When Diddy adopted me, I was very young, but Diddy used to kiss me. He used to take me to his parties, and what I saw there is beyond description. Diddy used me. I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man.
I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock.
This isn't even the first time Madonna has been accused, or there has been calls for her to be investigated for child.
All these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this.
The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names.
Well, this party, I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
Diddy's adopted daughter had disappeared some time ago, but now she has been found, and she started revealing everything that happened to her and where Diddy had been hiding her. So let's begin the video and tell you everything. Recently, Diddy's adopted daughter Ava Baroni shared a video in which she explained where she had gone missing. She revealed that after Diddy adopted her, he treated her very badly and used to take her to his secret parties. She also talked about which celebrities used to attend those parties. Ava mentioned Jay-Z and Beyonce, saying that everyone already knows Jay-Z is Diddy's close friend and is present at almost all of Diddy's parties. Ava exposed Jay-Z and revealed the wrong things he did to her.
Diddy took me to his late-night party where all the celebrities were present. Jay-Z and Beyonce were also there. Jay-Z tried to touch me inappropriately. Jay-Z and Diddy together held a sacrificing party.
The new lawsuit coming with Jay, the part with Jay. I go, oh shoot, like
To us, black excellence.
that had to be there.
We getting tighter, you know what I'm saying? And united we stand, and ain't nothing else.
Besides Jay-Z, Ava Baroni also named Kevin Hart, saying that he was involved with Diddy in those freak-off parties. Ava said Kevin Hart was always a special guest at Diddy's events, and as soon as Diddy got arrested, Kevin left the country.
I should make smart decisions. And recently, I didn't. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I am or claim to be in any way, shape, or form.
Don't get closer to bed. Thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
I made a bad error in judgment and put myself in an environment where only bad things can happen, and they did.
She went on to expose Justin Bieber, Usher, and many other celebrities who attended Diddy's parties.
Diddy's house. Freak out!
Yeah, it seems to be more lawsuits coming out, men and women now. It just gets crazy and crazier.
What I say? They gonna you. They gonna put that 2C on you and let the good times roll, baby.
Yeah,
You got Ashton Kutcher in love with Mila Kunis on that 70s show. Then they break up for absolutely no reason after he starts hanging out with Diddy. Then he marries Demi Moore, who drained him of all the adrenochrome she can, and apparently he replenished himself by doing inappropriate things with their daughters. It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake. It was a really interesting night in Calabasas. Meek, real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Because if he can be a predator, then anybody can be a predator.
Can't smile in your face the whole time.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, people look at Usher, they don't see that.
And I'm going to say this about you now, baby. Everybody who knows you are dumb as a sack of hair. Truth is, if it wasn't for your singing and your dancing, you would have never been anything more.
A lot of the time, adoption tales are very upbeat and positive. On the other hand, reactions to Diddy's decision to adopt Ava Baroni were far more negative. One day after the invasion of his 2 residences, the video showcasing Sean Diddy Combs' introduction to his adoptive daughter Ava Baroni reappeared. The 2020 video, which surfaced on TikTok, shows Diddy requesting that Baroni identify herself to his Instagram fans during a live session. "My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio," the kid started, but Diddy interrupted her, asking for her last name. Ava Combs Baroni was her response.
Ava Baroni Combs, yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
The 54-year-old rap mogul went on to reveal that he had taken in the white youngster as his own. Baroni made light of her time living on the streets until Papa Combs made up his mind to be a loving guy in the video.
I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man.
She went on to add that Diddy noticed her, grabbed her, and offered her to stay with his kids, Jesse and Delilah, who are twins, and that she had a strong relationship with them. While Diddy conceded that Baroni's version of events was a little bit borderline suspect, he stated that he adopted her similarly to how Madonna, Charlize Theron, and Sandra Bullock adopted their children. He claimed that he believed she would benefit from having a black father to support and care for her, stating that he acquired approval from Baroni's mother before continuing with the adoption. At the time, we felt that Diddy was fantastic for doing this, right? Because there was a pandemic and children needed all the love they could get. But today, people can't stop giving him the side-eye for various reasons. Now, the video comes off as simply being really bizarre, and people had a lot to say. It was quite unusual indeed. But it's not the only enormous red flag here, since he likened this adoption procedure to that of Madonna, which is an intriguing parallel. People have pointed out that there are some dubious portions of Madonna's adoptions as well. According to sources, Madonna didn't exactly adopt her black kids the legal manner. Last year, it was disclosed that she was being accused of unlawful people trafficking and abusing young ones by a charitable group called the Ethiopian World Federation. Some individuals said that she misled the parents into allowing her keep the kids by promising to provide them an excellent education in the US and then return them, only for her to turn around and adopt them, allegedly. So what's intriguing is that this is what Diddy is basing his adoption on, which says a lot. Even more so, folks are asking why Diddy had primarily his kids in the video and wasn't showcasing a lot of his girls. Instance, Ava mentioned that she wanted to play with Diddy's daughters, so why weren't they there? Just his sons? And don't even get me started on how uncomfortable Ava seemed in the video. People are now asking whether she felt uncomfortable because of the ambiance in the room. Apart from Diddy, his kids have faced some troubling allegations as well. Justin was listed in Lil Rod's complaint, and Christian has a complete lawsuit of his own. And this has folks speculating. But the greatest red flag here is how Ava appeared to vanish after that one video. I mean, yes, she was photographed out with Diddy's twins, Jesse and Delilah, a number of times, but that was about it. She wasn't in any family photographs or videos or anything like that. It's like she simply vanished. And given that Diddy was making she call him Papa Combs, you'd think he would keep her around longer than 5 seconds. But given the recent occurrences, the trafficking claims and the accusations of Diddy treating women badly, fans are beginning to question whether Diddy could have reportedly done something to Ava, and that's why she's been so quiet. Well, here is where we witnessed Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, come in like top-flight security. Not only did he expose Diddy for allegedly treating Ava badly, but he also said that Diddy reportedly exploited her for clout and then discarded her when he was done. According to Gene, Diddy's goal was to earn cheap points by adopting a homeless girl he met on the streets during the epidemic and then claiming to adore her. Except he didn't genuinely love her like she was his own, since it was all for the cameras. Gene also spoke about the rumors of Diddy doing something terrible to Ava. While he didn't really come out and spell it out, he hinted at it very strongly, saying that everyone in the business knows that Diddy is that way.
All these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this.
Sadly, he's got a point regarding how the business lets people slip with horrible things. I mean, we've seen it happen over and again with folks like R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, and Jeffrey Epstein. Even Cassie stated in her own lawsuit that Diddy maintained a group of yes men around who were all too ready to cover up his dodgy conduct. So when Gene Deal brings this up, it really makes you question what's really going on. He also mentioned that Diddy could have some not-so-great films of Ava, if you get my drift, and reportedly the authorities were on the prowl for those types of tapes.
It was going on the premises of... They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage. So now, they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetish.
This scenario gets extremely confusing and frightening when you throw in the multiple women who have filed legal action against Diddy for profoundly improper behavior since the early 90s. This means that Diddy has supposedly been engaging in such activities over a duration of at least 30 years. For starters, we have Joey Dickerson-Neal, the latest lady to go forward with some very outlandish charges. She alleges that Diddy reportedly drugged her drink and then did some very awful stuff. Talk about a nightmare tale. According to her complaint, Diddy had been hounding her for a date, but she wasn't interested. She'd heard all about his dubious history with women and wanted no part of it. But nonetheless, she broke and decided to go out with him. And that's when things went from bad to worse, quicker than you can say red flag. According to reports, the lawsuit says Combs purposefully drugged Dickerson-Neal, leaving her unable to stand or walk. The claim stated she left her drink unattended with him at the restaurant, and thereafter, under alleged duress from Combs, she took a blow from a blunt. They then drove to a music studio. The claim added that when Dickerson-Neal couldn't escape the vehicle, Combs reportedly brought her to a site where he was staying to abuse her. Even worse, she disclosed in the complaint that Diddy had recorded a video of his hitting her and spread it around. Since Diddy's arrest, several celebrities have conveniently departed the country or made some weird decisions. We're talking about A-listers and household names. Of course, this might simply be a coincidence, but you can judge for yourself at the conclusion of this film. All right, let's dive in. First stop on our list is Kevin Hart. That's right, the comedian, renowned for hosting programs and performing, has made some unusual maneuvers leading up to Diddy's arrest. On the 10th of September, almost a week before Diddy was arrested, Kevin closed down 4 outlets of his vegan restaurant named Hart House. Many folks were sorry to see it go, not only because it had a wonderfully creative tagline, "Eat your heart out," but because the cuisine was truly delicious. What's interesting is that his business had only been operating for 1 year, and with a 4-star review on Yelp, people had largely favorable things to say about it. In reality, the Hart House CEO noted when shutting the firm that the reception to the product had been amazing, and he praised the staff, customers, and community partners